Hello Capricorn, welcome back. This is your yearly reading for 2025. Capricorn. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, depending what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your yearly 2025 messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember Capricorn, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Capricorn, we are going to have a look at the year of 2025 by getting a general energy of each month. So I'll take 12 cards, one for each month, and then we'll take a final card to get the overall energy of the year 2025. Capricorn. Capricorn. Show me any messages, general energy for Capricorn 2025. Okay, Capricorn, starting in January 2025, I feel there's some kind of plan you want to make. You're planning something, you're strategizing something, you may be analyzing something, but you're trying to put the pieces in order for something that you want to do, something that you want to plan. This could be prioritizing your things for 2025. This is something that you're planning your next move. You're planning what you need to do next, Capricorn. And I feel you're putting a lot of thought into this. You're putting a lot of thought. You're putting a lot of concentration into this. You're strategizing this in a way that things are going to be put into order, things are going to be orderly, things are going to be done with precision, things are going to be done correctly. This could even be a critical move for you, Capricorn. For some of you, this planning, this next move that you make could be a very critical move. It's something that needs to be thought out. It needs to have some kind of thought behind it. So this isn't going to be some haphazard plan, Capricorn. On the contrary, it's going to be some very well thought out plan that you're making in January. Some plan or some plans or some planning stage as to what you need to do next. And it's going to be very well thought out, very organized, very precise, Capricorn. It's also going to be very detailed. I'm picking up details. I'm picking up that things are going to be put into place exactly how they need to be put into place. There's going to be a lot of logic and a lot of precision behind this next move that you have to make. And Capricorn, for some of you, this could be an individual. This could be a specific individual you're dealing with in January, because I feel February, coming into February, seeing these 2 months together, I feel there could be someone you may be looking at, someone you could be interested in, somebody that you may be reflecting on, somebody that you may have met in January or you will be meeting in January. This could be somebody that in February you may be thinking of this person. And for some of you, Capricorn, if you're not dealing with a specific individual, February is going to be a month in which whatever plan you made in February, Capricorn, I'm seeing that things are going to be stable. Things are going to be stable. Things are going to be secure. If you're planning some next move in January, I feel whatever this move is going to bring you to more security, going to bring you towards a more stable situation. Capricorn, if this has something to do with work, I feel this is going to be a stable situation. I feel money is going to be stable, work is going to be stable. And I also feel that February is going to be a very comfortable month for you material-wise. To start to put something practical into action. Capricorn, I feel that some idea that you want to execute in January needs to be manifested in February. Some kind of materialization of what it is that you wanted to do, of what your idea is. I feel February is the month in which this is going to manifest. It's going to come into some kind of physical form. This plan that you have in January is going to solidify in February. Moving into March, this solidification of this plan is going to expand. It's going to increase. Whatever this is in January that you started the year doing, whatever your next move was, whatever this is that you want to organize, it's going to increase. It's going to grow in March. It's not only going to grow, but it's going to expand. There's some kind of growth. There's some kind of expansion here. Capricorn, for some of you, I'm also seeing some kind of increase in expertise. If you are learning a skill, if you want to get better at something, I feel March is going to be the month in which that skill is going to grow. You're going to see improvements from what you started back in January. If this is a relationship for some of you, if you're dealing with a relationship, this relationship could be growing in March. But there's some kind of increase here, and if it has to do with a skill or a job or work or a hobby, this is going to grow. This is going to show some kind of improvement, moving you up towards that mastery level. It's something you want to get better at, something you want to improve. Moving into April, Capricorn, I feel April, there's going to be more focus and concentration needed on what you want to do. So this could be something that you're starting to perfect something. And I'm picking up this analogy of a diamond. There's something with a diamond that's coming up here. Something with a diamond in the rough or polishing a diamond. I'm seeing this analogy of something that you wanted to do, something that you want to become an expert in, something that you want to gain mastery over, which this is some kind of plan that you've had, something that starts to solidify and manifest, something that's starting to grow again in March. And in April, there's some kind of perfecting of whatever this is. There's something that now you're focused on, you're concentrated, you're meticulous about this, you're diligent about doing this. And it's something that's requiring laser focus. I'm picking up laser focus here, something that you're set on doing. And I feel all your driving force is going into whatever this is. You're using some kind of calculated efforts to get where you want to be. In May, Capricorn, I feel all of this thought and energy that you've put into whatever this next move is, whatever your plan is, I feel May is going to be a period of waiting. There's something that you have to wait for, some kind of results that you might have to wait for. Something, Capricorn, for some of you, I feel it could be a period of slowing down, I'm picking up procrastination for some of you. There could be a lot of energy that was used at the beginning of the year that things may come to a little bit of a halt or a slowdown as you're waiting for some kind of results. I feel the work has already been done. The plan has already been laid out. The blueprint has been laid out. And it's a matter of waiting. It's a matter of waiting for something to come in. For some of you, this could be procrastination. Procrastination in the sense that it could be a little bit of lethargy. There could be some of this energy that starts to dry up. Some of this energy that starts to dissipate in May, as you're waiting for something to happen, waiting for some kind of results. There's a certain period in which you've done everything that you can do, and in May, there's not much that you can do at this point except wait for some kind of result. And again, procrastination for some of you, as you may not have the energy you had at the beginning of the year. It could be a slowed down effort. There could be a little bit of lethargy here in May. In June, Capricorn, there's some kind of crossroads in June. A crossroads, some kind of decision that you're having to face. Some kind of direction that you need to take, that you may be in this decision fatigue. This could have to do with these results that you are waiting for, these results that you're waiting to come in. This could have to do with some energy levels. There could be some mental fatigue here. I'm picking up there's some kind of decision fatigue, a decision that you need to make about something, a direction you need to move forward with, that there could be some kind of fatigue here attached to that decision, some kind of decision fatigue, some kind of inability to make a choice. And it could be based on these results that haven't come in yet. But I feel in July, Capricorn, I feel in July some of this creative energy could come back. Because I'm feeling in July, there's some growth again. There's some kind of expansion. I feel that there's some kind of fertile soil here. So if there's something that you want to take advantage of, something that you want to start growing again, I feel July is going to be a good month to do this. There's going to be some of this creative energy that comes back to you. Some of this creative energy, some of this growth, some of this fertile soil again is coming back to you. So it's a good time for this creative energy, a good time to make something grow. Something is going to expand here. Capricorn, for some of you, I'm also picking up something with mother. If there's something going on with mother for some of you, I feel mother could be important in July. Either yourself, if you're a mother, to nurture and take care of yourself, or if you are dealing with your own mother, or if you have a sister, for example, that is a mother, or some mother-like figure. I feel this is going to be an important figure in July for you. In August, I feel this spark of energy, this motivation is going to be back, Capricorn. I feel you're going to be very high on energy, high energy levels, motivated, inspired to do something, and ready to get back out and conquer the world. I feel there's something that you want to move forward with, something you're looking forward to, something that you're fired up about, Capricorn. And it could be some of what's going on at the beginning of the year, whatever this is that you're planning at the beginning of the year. And it could be some of these results that are starting to show up in August. Some kind of slowdown that may happen in May and June, but I feel the creative energy picks back up in July, and a lot of inspiration comes back to you in August. I'm seeing you may have a high period here in August. In September, Capricorn, I'm seeing that there could be some stress. I'm seeing some kind of stress. This could be sleepless nights. I feel that whatever highlight, whatever energy you have, energy boost you have in August, it could dissipate in September due to a high stress load. You may have a lot of things on your mind, Capricorn. Especially if there's something that you've been wanting to implement at the beginning of the year, and I feel things could be moving slowly towards the beginning of the year. I feel the second part of the year could be a little bit up and down. It could be a little bit of a slow period. There could be this decision of moving forward with this or not, changing directions possibly. And I feel for some of you, Capricorn, for some of you, this could be if you decide to change directions and do something else, there could be a little bit of stress associated with this. Or for some of you, this could be something with the results that you were hoping for that you may not have obtained, which could be bringing some disappointment, could be bringing some anxiety or worry, or something that could be something that you were doing in August that you had a lot of motivation to do that dissipates in September due to some kind of stress or some kind of worry. Capricorn, I'm also picking up insomnia for some of you. This could be a month in which some kind of sleep is disrupted due to a lot of things on your mind. And I feel some of these things are only going to be mental. I feel much of the stress is in your head, Capricorn. Because in October, I feel there's a beginning here. I feel there's a new beginning for something in October. And I'm also seeing risk. For some of you, there might be a risk that you need to take in October. A risk for something. This could be risking something that you started at the beginning of the year. But whatever this is that you're doing, to think before doing this, to make some kind of plan, even going back to the beginning of the year. If for some reason you have changed directions with something that you started at the beginning of the year, this could be causing some stress. But I feel there could be another opportunity here in October, an opportunity to either continue with what it is that you started in January or an opportunity for something new. But I feel October is going to bring some kind of hope, some kind of opportunity, some kind of new beginning, and something that hints at taking a little bit of a risk to start something new, trusting that things are going to work out. In November, I feel that this could be a month in which you have a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of choices that you have in front of you. And some of these choices may be illusory, because I'm picking up illusion, I'm picking up fantasy. If whatever you're starting back in October is something possibly risky or something new, if you have a lot of things to choose from, Capricorn, some of these things may not be the best choice for you. I feel that there could be a lot of illusions here. There could be a lot of things that you want to do which may not be feasible or may not be the thing that you need to do. I feel there could be some clouded energy that is resulting in some kind of lack of clarity in November. I feel even from September here, I feel September could be some stress. There could be a stressful period for you. Something new that comes in October, but to take a risk, but to make sure to not jump into something without having all the information. Because I feel there could be some kind of warning here in November, just to make sure you're not fantasizing about something, or just to make sure that you're not seeing only the things that you want to see. Because I'm seeing that there could be some lack of clarity here. Lack of clarity, which I'm picking up risk management, something with risk management, even coming back to October, to make sure you're just not simply jumping into something for the sake of jumping in. To have some kind of plan, some kind of blueprint, like the kind of blueprint you have in January. To make sure that things are planned out, things are organized, things have at least some kind of structure prior to jumping in, and then trusting that things are going to work out. Because I feel in December, there could be some kind of wall here, some kind of wall, something that could be blocking your forward movement. And I feel it could have something to do with seeing things through rose-colored glasses, seeing things that may not be there, seeing too many things that you have in front of you that may actually be blocking you. So overall, in 2025, I feel that there's some kind of blueprint here. There's some kind of planning your next move in January that starts to manifest in February. Something that starts to solidify. So at the beginning of the year, I feel things are going well. I feel things are going good in the sense that there's some kind of clear plan, some kind of strategy that you have that solidifies itself in February, starts to grow in March, and you're laser focused on this in April. But I feel May, there's some kind of waiting for results that, Capricorn, you may be tired of waiting for some kind of result, in which June leads to some kind of decision you need to make. This could be decision fatigue. This could be some decision if you want to move forward or change direction. If you're changing direction completely. But I feel in July, again, some of this creative energy comes back to you. There's a possibility of growth again here. So if you stay with your original project, and if you wait it out, if whatever this original thing is, whether this is a job, a project, even a relationship for some of you, Capricorn, some of you, again, you may be looking at somebody that you met in January, and it could be growing in March. Somebody that you're thinking of, somebody that I'm also picking up very good communication. The communication could be good between both of you. But something that may be slowing down in May, something that you may be making a decision about in June. So if this is a relationship, you may be considering if you want to stay with this person or not, for example. And in July, for some of you, again, this specifically could have to do with a mother. But I feel that there's this creative energy coming back to you in July and August, because I'm also seeing a lot of motivation, a lot of inspiration to do something that you're fired up to do, something you're ready to get back in the game, essentially, Capricorn. But I feel some of this stress could come back in September. Stress that comes back in September, and some possible new start, new beginning in October. Something that, Capricorn, to make sure you're not rushing in, make sure you have some kind of level of logic or some kind of reasoning or some kind of plan behind what it is that you're doing. Because I feel, again, in November, there could be a lot of things that are before you, a lot of choices that you have to make. And I feel some of these may not be the best choice for you, which could be then in December putting up some kind of wall, putting up some kind of block of forward movement in whatever this is that you're dealing with. Again, if this is a relationship, this could be the decision that you make in June to leave this relationship, for example, to leave a relationship and to look for someone else. To look for someone else, if we're talking about people here, Capricorn, in August, this could very well be an individual that comes in that may be a very fly-by-night person. A very fly-by-night person, somebody who is a little bit seductive. Somebody could be seducing you here in July. This could be some kind of summer affair, some kind of summer fling for some of you, which, if you're dealing with this situation, Capricorn, this individual in August is going to be fly-by-night. They're not going to be very serious, they're not going to stick around for a very long time, which could cause a lot of stress for you then in September. September, which brings some kind of new beginning, some kind of new start that you have to start again to look for somebody else. And in November, this could be several different individuals that you have to look for. I'm picking up fish in the sea. There's a lot of fish in the sea here. And this could be then in December blocking some kind of movement. There's too many choices that you may feel overwhelmed. However, Capricorn, I'm feeling you have the energy to get back out there. So whatever this is that you're dealing with, whether it's relationships or a job or career, whatever this is, again, there's some block at the end of the year, but I feel you're ready to fight again if you need to fight. So leaving the year 2025 on a high note, you'll have that energy to get back out there. I feel it could be a turning point here in June for you. Let's go ahead and check your overall message for 2025. Okay, Capricorn, clear endeavor. This is very interesting because this is going along with everything at the beginning of the year. Clear endeavor is essentially saying that there's something that you want to do, something you're set out to doing, something you're determined to doing. You have some kind of blueprint, some kind of plan, something that's organized. You're planning your next move. You're strategizing your next move. There's something that you're dead set on doing, something that you're focused on doing. Clear endeavor is saying to maintain that focus throughout the year. Maintain the focus on what it is that you want to do throughout the year. There could be some deviation here, some deviation that could lead to some difficult energy. Capricorn, I feel in 2025, there is going to be a little bit of challenging energy. But again, like I said, even though there could be a little bit of a block at the end of the year, you have enough strength. You can muster enough strength to do it again. But I feel some turning point could be in June for you. So this clear endeavor is going to be your overseeing energy for 2025. Again, some turning point could come in June. Should you decide to deviate from your path, energetically, I'm feeling that this deviation could be good temporarily, but it could be a little bit more stressful. I feel these cards a little bit heavier with the idea of deviating from a path, from the path that you started in January, from a path or from a relationship. Because with this overall energy of clear endeavor, I feel whatever you start in January is something that you can follow through with till the end of the year. I feel that energy is there. It's supporting you to take the path that you start in January, whatever that path is, whatever that choice is, whatever this is that you're planning, whatever your next move is, whatever this is that you're strategizing. There's this energy of clear endeavor that's going to support you for the entire year of 2025. And since this energy is here, I feel this energy here towards the end of the year is going to be somewhat lightened versus choosing to deviate from that path. I feel some of this energy is going to be slightly heavier. Because I feel, again, clear endeavor is your supporting energy. This is going to be the energy that supports you, that props you up when you need it throughout the year, even when times are a little bit slow, even when times are a little bit difficult, but it's going to support you even towards the end of the year when you may feel that you don't have enough energy, but you will have enough energy. You'll have that energy. You can muster up that energy when you need it. And remembering that you have this support for you to be able to follow through towards the end of the year, throughout the entire year, from whatever it is that you start in January. So those are your messages for 2025, Capricorn.